Hello top 11 managers around the world, welcome back to my channel Mamun Prefer Gaming. Guys, this is the only channel that provides valid tips and tricks regarding top 11 football manager game. So please subscribe my channel so that I can build a massive community of top 11 here. So in this video, I am going to show you how you can manage your club just at the beginning stage of the season. When season starts, you need to do a lot of things. You need to shuffle a lot of things. You need to reveal your team if you need it. So what you really need to do at the early stage of a season, because if you cannot take necessary steps at the beginning of the season, then you are going to struggle for the whole season. So try to follow this instruction within the 3 days of the season. Do not try it after 7 days because it's not going to work. Number 1. You need to train your player very fast at the early stage of the season. If you do not train, then you are gonna have problem because the way money users are increasing their team, it will make a problem when the season will start. At the middle of the season, you will see all of your opponents are pretty much bigger than you. So if you are a free user like me, try to train and try to have some rest, save rest to do this. But if you don't have even rest token, then you are in big trouble. Please watch my previous videos how you can earn tokens, free tokens in a gaming perspective way. You can earn tokens, resources like rest, moral treatment. You can watch those videos in my channel. You just need to go to my channel and then search for videos like this. So now I'm training, you see, I'm training players who are younger player, just 18 to 20. I'm thinking of those players for next few season, and also some of the players are very young and they are gonna be trained very fast. So you need to train players who are gonna be trained so fast. As you can see, this player Rizal Karim Hussain, he joined my club last season through Youth Academy. He is now 19 years old, still pretty young, and he is already having good main attributes. If I can train him well at the early stage, then he is going to be a good asset for this season. You see the player now 173% main attribute, and his overall attribute is 144%. So main attribute wise in attack he has 173%. So if I train now, if I train him now, he is going to be more and more bigger at the end of the season. So before end of the season, you're going to play quarterfinal, semi-final, final. So in that sort of situation, these players can be big enough to defend title or to win title for you. So these are the players you can train at the beginning stage. First 1 to 7 days you train them very hard. Later they will gain more percentage through matches they will play. After match, every match players get attribute, so they are gonna be more bigger if you train. Number 2, you can add your remaining attributes of draw frenzy and a special sponsor later. Yes guys, you can keep them in your game, and then whenever you need, you can apply them. So don't really use them now. You keep them now, and then you can add them later when you will have semi-final, final. So you're gonna face big opponents, and in that time when you add a lot of attributes to your player, suddenly your percentage will rise. So even if you have successful draw frenzy, some of the successful draw frenzy and special sponsor attributes, even some events as well there will be. So after gathering all the attributes, you may have 5 to 10% even overall percentage. Another good example here is nowadays you cannot train up to 180%, the overall 180%. If you train them, it will not be able to be trained, So in that sort of situation, you can just use draw frenzy attributes, and this way player will actually add attributes. So as you can see, this player is 173% by main attribute. He's attacking, and in there, if you think that early stage of the season, if you train him and if you make him 200% in main attribute wise, in that situation, when you are gonna play semi-final, final, if you add draw all the draw frenzy attributes and special sponsor attributes, it's gonna give more percentage. It can be like 210%, 230%, 200 even 50%. So you have opportunity to make this player a giant one. You have opportunity to make this player a big one. So this way, guys, this way you need to train player at the earliest stage, and then you need to add your attributes. So please do not claim all the attributes early stage, and save them for the later part. And then when you have a crucial match such as quarterfinal, semi-final, final, or against a difficult team, a big team that is the most biggest team or the most difficult team you are going to play in a knockout stage, so in that sort of situation you can apply these sort of attributes, and this will give you serious benefit later on. Number 3, set 2-3 formation for the full season, guys. Yes, guys, do not go for one single formation throughout the whole season. You're gonna be in crisis, because not in the real life. If you talk about the real life, you will not see any matches in which generally, I mean, any matches you will not see in which they actually apply one single formation. For an example, Argentina won the World Cup in Qatar, and in that tournament, they had to change formation many times. So any tournament if you play, you cannot play by one single formation. So throughout a season, you need to change formation depending on your available player and also depending on your opponents. Let's say one more example. For example, you have two quality strikers. Suddenly, one striker is not in form, or he is injured, and you can use treatment in top 11, but you cannot do in real life. Again, your player is not in form. So in that time, when you put him again and again, he is not gonna score. So in that time, you can remove him, and then you can give another player a chance so that he can score. Now you see there are plenty of options to save formation. Four options to save formation. So that means you require a lot of formation to play in a season. I mean, a lot of means not like 10 formation, 20 formation. It's not possible. But yes, guys, 1 to 3 formation. That means you can either 2 or 3 formation you can set depending on your player's ability and the next opponent you're going to face. In the squad section, you will have 4 different slots for saving your desired formation. So depending on your player's ability, you can save 4 different sort of formation. You don't need to use all the formation always, but you can use 2 or 3 of them depending on your opponent, depending on your player's ability and skill. So you can just simply save them here. I do generally use 2 to 3 formation, and that's the reason why I keep all of them saved here. The 4th one I frequently change, and you can also do the same thing, saving 4 formation, and you can actually set 2 or 3 formation to use always. Number 4. Set 3 tactics for this season with your desired 3 formation. You can set 3 tactic, your favorite 3 tactic with your 3 formation or 4 formation, 4 tactic. With your all the formation, you can set these tactics depending on the match situation. You can change any tactic whenever you need. Hard attacking tactics. Yes, you can also set a tactic with the formation. Hard attacking tactics. Whenever you are down, 1 goal down, let's say you are 2 goal down, 1 goal down, and you need to come back. In that situation, you can use these hard attacking tactics to score more goals. You can also use defensive tactics. You can set a defensive tactics with your formation, and you can actually defend goals if you have a giant team. If you need, then in that time you can also use this. So you will have to learn more about tactics in detail. To set the full tactics, I can recommend you more videos that I already uploaded. You can watch them and you can learn about those tactics. You can surely know in detail about those tactics and you can use them. So study on tactics watching my videos.
Hello managers around the world. Hello managers from my channel. Welcome to my channel. If you're watching my